those guys at campus, in faculties, at their events and all that. Otherwise, welcome to Campus 101. And of course, in the second part of the show, we always have your outstanding personality, we have the trending news, and so much more, just to mention but a few. And of course, right now, let's go check out your outstanding personality.
My name is Mali Keishamaza, and I am a public speaker. I MC as well, and yeah, I go to Victoria University. I just finished my second year here at Victoria, and I like to talk, so of course I'm mentoring in that field. That's why I do public speaking and MCing and all of that. And of course I'm glad to be on this show, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. I come from the western southern region, that area. Nyankweli. Ha. Mwasivamta, Mwadiramta, yeah, that's the best I can do, really. Agandi. Mali is, wow, many things. I'm a firstborn child, which is something many people don't believe, because I think I'm just very loud and sort of mad and crazy. So people look at me and automatically assume I'm a lastborn, but I'm actually a firstborn child. I like to speak, like I mentioned, and I do public speaking. It's one of the things that I'm interested in doing, like motivational talking of sorts to young people though. So I go to different schools when I have the time, and I speak to the young children, teenagers, about different things, depending. Sometimes the school will ask me, they'll have a particular theme, something they want me to talk about. Sometimes I speak about my own things as inspired or whatever. That's what I do. I MC as well occasionally. I've been doing it a lot for all the school events that we've been having, and a few other events as well outside of school. That's actually a very good question. I don't know if I have a specific person. I look at different people. So some of the things that I like to look at, there's a popular thing called TED Talks, and there are different people that I look at. So I don't have one specific person, but I try to draw inspiration from different people, because everyone sort of has their own different style and a different way that they do it. So I draw inspiration from a lot of different inspirational speakers. I wouldn't pinpoint and say one particular person. Yes, I do think so. I think when I think about it, it's actually something that I want to do long term. Like when I think about myself in 5 years' time, when I think about myself in 10 years' time, really public speaking is a thing that I want to do. I don't think of myself waking up every morning to go sit in an office behind a computer and do the same thing, like, no. Interestingly enough, some of my friends laugh, and some of them actually think it's very useful. I have, like, I call it like a daily agenda, where I write out things in my day. I don't like routine so much, but sometimes it helps. So I have like a structured thing of, I have a specific time when I'll be doing my assignments during the week, when I'll be doing other things relating to public speaking, when I'll be, on my own things, and of course I have free time and all of that. So it sort of helps me to keep things together. Of course, sometimes you can't always go according to plan because different things come up, but it sort of helps me to keep my things in order, because then I check and make sure, oh, I have an assignment, you have not done it, this, that, and the other. Then I remember, oh, I have this school to go to, I have to organize myself in terms of that. That's generally how I've kept myself balanced, I guess. I believe in it. It's a real thing. I don't think there's a specific time. Some people fall in love in high school and they get married to their high school sweetheart. Some people find it at campus. Some people find it years later. So, I mean, I feel like there's no specific time. But yeah, love is a real thing. I would say that I've been hurt before, but not necessarily heartbroken, because I don't know. I hold back a lot, so I feel like it's so hard for me to give someone my whole heart completely. Like, I love, but to be very honest, I don't know what I would do if I ever got heartbroken, because I feel like everyone deals with it in a different way. Like, for example, the time that I was hurt, the way I reacted is different from the way also one of my close friends reacted when she was hurt. So it's very different. And I think it also depends on how much you are into the person, because some people get violent, which I don't think I would do. Some people cry. I like to think that I wouldn't do that, but I probably would.
We kind of relaxed a little bit. will bring the gold.
It's officially over.